Okay, guys, welcome back to this session. In our previous session, we just described these all notations and ERD elements. Hope you guys understood it. Now let's jump into our production environment or in practical world. We have this tool which is Oracle SQL Developer Data Modeler, right? So we will use this modeler tool to model our database, and then we will generate our source code from our model. Okay, so let's talk about this logical model. As I told you in our first slide, there are some steps. Let's assume that we have all requirements and the conceptual modeling has already been done. Okay, so now let's do a logical model. Before you start any project in your SQL Developer Data Molder, you need to set some programming, your programming standards that you follow in your organization, right? There would be some changes in your column foreign key. You can take a look on that. Surrogate key, then primary key. This foreign key or primary key, how does it look like when you generate your code from your data model, right? So I have this column foreign key. Basically, I don't like this, right? So name will be very lengthy if I use this. So add the variable. Okay, sorry. Before you go to add the variable, just remove this. Okay, I just need this reference column. This one. I just need this. When I create my foreign key, so I need this reference column to be associated or with the same name in my detail table. Okay, guys, and rest of the thing I think I will describe later. Or for now, it's okay. Logical model, you can see this in two ways. Go to general, make it visible, and if you want your entities to be uppercase, you should choose this. Or I prefer mixed case, otherwise it will give you errors again and again. So I prefer this case. Attribute and views, they all should be in mixed case. Okay, here. Okay, so now you can see this workspace or your working area. Okay, now you have these all icons, right? So click on your entity and make here. You can name this according to your naming convention or your module name, prefixes and postfixes, whatever they are. We will not go in detail of that one. So make it like item category. Okay, and then here. Okay, don't do anything. Again click and say items. So this is your logical modeling. Define your top level entities, their attributes and basic relationship. Perfect. So now we're gonna make one-to-many relationship between these two entities. Item category. One item category can contain more than one item. Alright. So for that, I will double click on that. Attributes plus. Okay. Category ID. Okay. So don't use your mouse. This is like shortcuts, or you have to do your work speed. So just press down arrow. Okay, and now description, and now remarks. Okay, so now it's time to decide your data types. Perfect. So for now just click OK, because I show you something. For the category you will go to logical and then you have to choose your numeric. Okay, so it will take some time, like you have to do it every time when you go here. So for now just click OK and come here, tools and domain administration. Normally when we create a database, we use three data types very frequently: variable character, number and then date. Okay, so I'm gonna make this as domain, like add name it like number dp, sorry, dt, data type, number data type, right? So come here and say numeric. Perfect, do nothing, apply, add one more. So you can make it variable character underscore dt. So now again this is the time to decide that normally it could be 200 or 250, right? So for now just make it, and on your scripting or making your DDL you can change them. So normally I use 200 byte. Yeah, thank you. Variable character. Done. Okay, apply and add one more. That is date data type. From here logical type to date. Perfect. No units. Apply and then save. And then now close. Okay. Now again double click here. So you will see that numeric. Just come here, domain, and you will have your numeric data type. Okay. Again double click. Right. Come here, domain, and then this one. Which one is it? Your description. So that is variable character data type. Perfect. And now remarks, domain, and then variable character. Perfect. Yes. And when you insert one more, so you can say that entry date. Okay, double click, come here, and then date data type. Okay, and then okay. Perfect. Yes. Okay, now similarly to this one, plus, so you can say that item ID, down arrow, item name, or item description, whatever you like, and price, down arrow, remarks. Perfect. So now again come here, double click, logical, this one is numeric. Okay, double click, this one is variable character. Here okay, price should be number, number data type, remarks should be variable character. Okay, and then okay. So now top level entities and basic relationship. For drawing your relationship you have to create actually your primary keys, right? So just simply double click, click here, and then make it primary key. Okay, click here, then primary key, and then okay, finish. Right? So come here and you have here one to many relationship. Okay, click here, and you have your relationship. So you can say that category to items. Okay. Yes, sir. So I will show you what does this means, source optional and target optional. So for a while make them check, make it a cascade, and okay. So as you can see that I cannot see anything. You guys cannot understand whether it's a one to many, optional, mandatory, one to none, or something. So in this case what I will do, I will make one more display for this, because I use this, I want to use this, but I want to make it more understandable. So right click here, notation, information. Perfect. Okay, so let's say you want to use one more notation. For that you will go to view, right, and here you have, actually here we have create display. You guys can see that view detail, layout, diagram. Yeah, we have create display. So you can see that here we have one more display. Just right click here, notation, and you can change the notation here, and here is something different. Yes, yes. Okay, so now you have your dual display of your same logical model. Perfect. Yes. Okay, so now we need to change this. They all should be mandatory. Source optional uncheck, target optional uncheck, and here you have to describe the target key, which I don't have here. Okay guys. Yes. So for now is your top level entities, and you have described your relationship. One to many. Yeah, one to many. So now it's time to have your physical model, where you will describe your foreign keys and indexes and all. So you have this icon, engineer to relational model. Relation mean your physical model, more detailed model. So do nothing, make all as means default, engineer, and now you have this. So this is basically your physical model. Okay, so after you have finished your physical modeling and you can say that variable character 200, here you cannot see anything, right? There is nothing. These are your domain data types. When you engineer them in relational model, so now you can see the type and the unit and also the precisions. Okay, yes. So now it's time to have your what do we call your DDL, data definition language. Before that, I'm gonna give you one more trick. Like for example, this is category ID as a number, your primary key. For this one, you have to generate the next sequenced value. Yes. Okay. So what you guys will do, make a sequence and then make a trigger. Yes. Is it true? Yes. Okay, what I will do, just double click on that. Again, double click on my primary key and you have this. Make it auto increment. Okay. So come here, auto increment, and then you have these all options you can check. Sequence start with and also remember this, when null, this sequenced value or auto generation of your next sequence value will only be in action when it is null. Null what? Your category ID. Okay, so now come here, order. Now you have to decide your sequence name, category underscore SQ. Similarly, category underscore tr. Okay, here okay. And now similarly you can do this. Okay, if you need it. So now generate your DDL. So here we go. Say this item category, your items table, and you have your sequence here, right? And you also have your trigger here. So copy this all and then paste here. Now execute one by one. Create it. Bang on target. Alter. Create it. So now your database is ready. Okay, hope this is informative. So I will see you guys in next session.